I'm moving. So welcome everybody to our first ever Ada's List event, and we're really pleased to be holding that in conjunction with the fantastic 300 Seconds. I'm Rosa, and I'm one of the founding members of Ada's List. For my day job, I also work for Facebook. I started Ada's List along with three other fantastic women, Marisi, Nikki, and Anjali, just before Ada's Lovelace Day in October this year. And some of us are members of some of the brilliant groups that exist in the US, like Tech Lady Mafia, and we really felt that we needed something similar here in the UK. There are so many brilliant women here who don't know each other, and we thought they could really benefit from getting to know each other and sharing knowledge and experience. And the goal of Ada's List is really to help get more women into tech jobs and to raise the profile of women in tech. And we really want to talk about tech in the broadest sense. I work in public policy. I regularly ask our IT guys the most stupidest questions of all, but I still consider myself a woman in tech. So please don't be put off by the tech piece. And Ada's List, I'm going to keep this really short because we are going to talk a bit at the end, but I just wanted to set the scene of Ada's List. And hopefully you're all already joined the list. If not, please do so. And it's really an off-the-record space for women to ask questions about work or life and share information about being better at what they do. And we'll also we're also posting job postings as well on there. I said at the beginning, I just want to say how excited we are to hold this with 300 Seconds. I think what they're doing is absolutely fantastic and really helps make this possible. And we're also absolutely delighted to have Caroline Waxler here, who's the director of Internet Week, all the way over from New York, and really grateful that she's joined us. And I'm not going to speak anymore because we're all eager to hear from Caroline, so I'm going to pass over to her now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rosa. This is wonderful. What a brilliant idea and what a great group of women. I'm so impressed that Ada's List just started a month ago and this event was announced 2 weeks ago, and already it's filled with tremendous people. So this is wonderful to be here. As Rosa so nicely mentioned, I'm Caroline Waxler. I'm with Internet Week Europe. We're proud to feature this Ada's List Premier Meetup as one of our key events. For those of you who don't know, Internet Week Europe's in its 4th year. It's a week-long festival in London celebrating Europe's thriving internet industry and community. There's tons of events going on this week, so please check out internetweekeurope.com. There's also opportunity still. Internet Week, for the most part, is a crowdsourced event, so it's a crowdsourced festival, rather, so please feel free to add your event to the calendar, and we will quickly approve it if you guys still want to do it for this week. Otherwise, let's keep in touch. I'm Caroline at internetweekny.com if you all want to talk about next year and opportunities. Internet Week, as it is in New York, where it started a few years before Europe, it's the intersection of technology, business, and culture. We see it as the ideal location for gatherings and conversations that are going to take place all year long. We have a central calendar that unites all these things. Centerpiece of the week is something called the Lovey Awards. I think it's a person that you all may have heard of, Ada Lovelace. They honor the very best digital work and talent across Europe. Our goal is, just as Ada's List is here at Internet Week, provide more opportunities for you to learn, network, and share by highlighting Europe's stellar and diverse digitally focused organizations and programs, so please enjoy it. We want to get more women involved in Internet Week, just as we all jointly want to get more women involved in tech. I'm involved in a group in New York called The List, which Marisi is also involved with, and we were able to connect there, and that's why I'm here today. It's part of Internet Week. And I'm just blown away by this group, by Marisi, Rosa, Anjali, and Nikki, and it's terrific. And tonight's going to be fantastic. There's going to be a ton of great speakers with Ignite-style talks, and just thrilled to be a part of it. And with that, I will turn it over to the wonderful Hadley Beeman from 300 Seconds, group with a wonderful mission. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. It's wonderful to see you, and I hope to meet many of you. And again, I'm Caroline at internetweekny.com, and I'd love to connect. So thank you guys very much.
Thanks, Caroline. I am Hadley Beeman, and together with Ann Kempster and Sharon O'Day, we have started 300 Seconds 6 months ago now. Time is really flying. So I'm going to tell you briefly why we are here in 300 seconds, and specifically why we're here tonight, what the format of the evening is going to be, and what all of you can do to help. About 9 months ago, I think, Anne and Sharon and I found ourselves in the perennial discussion about how there aren't enough women in tech events. They're just missing from speakers lists. Digital conferences, all of the events we were attending, we just felt that they were really one-sided, underrepresenting an awful lot of different people. So we got to talking about why women are invisible, and we came up with a lot of ideas. Maybe those who are speaking are most likely to already be at it. They're well-known speakers. Statistically, there are more men in technology and digital. But we each knew many women who had great ideas and work to share, and a lot of them said to us, public speaking just isn't my thing, which is a problem. It's a problem because digital and technology needs diversity. If we're building tools to change the world, we need much of the world to provide input. Not just women. We need all kinds of people to speak at conferences, contribute in meetings, blog, share their views, share online. This has to be a true group effort if we're going to make the world a better place. And speaking up and becoming better speakers depends on many things, but most fundamentally it depends on practice. So we decided, rather than talking and whinging about how this part of the world was broken, we should do something practical. And 300 Seconds was born. We wanted to give people a chance to establish a track record in speaking, let them gain some experience. We wanted to let them just have a go in a friendly environment, to talk about anything, not necessarily work. In fact, maybe it's better if it's not work-related. And to get used to presenting as an activity. So that brings us to tonight. The format of this evening is we will have 7 speakers. Each will have 5 minutes to tell you what they want to tell you. There's no Q&A, but you can chat to the presenters afterwards if you'd like. Presenters have the option to get feedback from a couple of our experienced presenters who are here to help. That'll happen offline if they'd like to take them up on that. And when we finish, I think we're decanting to a pub, is that right? Oh, we're drinking, that's right. Thank you very much to our sponsors for that. Hugely appreciated. So what you can do to help, to the audience, we hope you'll help by being supportive and helpful to our speakers. Tweeting and posting on the hashtag, which is 300SECS, 300sex. And to the speakers, please introduce yourselves with your name and your Twitter name when you're getting started. Speak into the microphone. We are recording. You have the option to keep your talk offline if you'd like, but as long as we get your audio, at least then you have the choice. And hope you enjoy this. Let us know what else we can do to help. Thank you very much.